from YNC Comics, and today's episode is very special. It's about Spider-Man. Yes, my friends, I actually have a lot of Spider-Man comic books, and I will be sharing with you a little bit about the early Silver Age and the Golden Age of comic books on Spider-Man. They are some of my favorites because they were created, and actually people involved in these are some of my favorite individuals in comic books. That is Stan Lee, Steve Ditko, and Jack Kirby. So we're gonna get started, and before we get started, I gotta tell you where Spider-Man originated. Here we go. It's the same one, but one is the Milestones collection and the other one is the Collector series. And this is the Amazing Fantasy. This is Amazing Fantasy 15, the origin and first appearance of Spider-Man. And this is pretty cool because after the Amazing Fantasy, Spider-Man got his own comic book series. And I have again the collectible series and the Milestone edition. This one is Spider-Man #1. This is the Amazing Spider-Man. So that's important to know. This is Spider-Man's origin. This is Spider-Man rescues John Jameson from his malfunctioning space capsule. And if you don't know who that is, it is from the Fantastic Four. So you can see here, you can see some of the characters from the Fantastic Four. That is the Amazing Spider-Man #1. So we get to see Spider-Man in action, saving someone. And now I'm gonna start sharing with you a little bit of all the comic books I have from the Amazing Spider-Man. The Amazing Spider-Man #2. This is the first appearance of Vulture. And Vulture is trying to steal diamonds. Now, why is this character so important? He will be coming out in the next movie of Spider-Man. And if you did not know, the character of the Vulture will be portrayed by Michael Keaton. So he used to be Batman at one point. That is an interesting fun fact. We'll see how that goes. But check this one out. The Amazing Spider-Man #3. This one is the first appearance of Dr. Octopus, and we have seen him already in some of the movies of Spider-Man. Dr. Octopus, this is Otto Octavius, became Dr. Octopus when an experiment went wrong. Alright, Amazing Spider-Man #4, first appearance of Sandman in Nothing Can Stop the Sandman. The Amazing Spider-Man #5, this is Mary for Destruction by Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom tricks Spider-Man to defeat the Fantastic Four. Remember, we saw them in the first one. Here is #6. And this is the first appearance of Lizard in Face to Face with the Lizard. That is the title of that comic book. Here is #7, and here we see the return of Vulture. Remember, Agent Toons breaks out of prison. That's the title of this one. And remember that he's coming out in the next movie. So that'll be interesting to see if they connect the story with the comic books. We'll probably make a video about the review of the movie after that. Here we go. This is #8. The first appearance of Mr. Pretty in The Terrible Threat of the Living Brain, actually. Here is #9. The first appearance of Electro in The Men Called Electro. That's the title of that one. Here is #10. This is The Enforcers. The Enforcers try to shake down Buffy Brand. Alright, and here we have #11. Buffy is forced to help Dr. Octopus to break Paxton out of jail. And this one is pretty cool. So as you can see, I go from #11 to #35. So I'm missing a couple of them. If you have them, hey, let me know. If you wanna swap, let me know too. but I am interested in looking for the other ones. So here is the Amazing Spider-Man 35, and this is the Molten Man Regrets. And it's not that great of a quality, but it's pretty cool. Here I have number 39, How Green Was My Goblin. Peter Parker finds out that Aunt Mary's health is frail. And, well, Spider-Man got zapped by a gas that weakened his spider senses. And Green Goblin kicked his butt, my friends. So you can see that it's kicking his butt, right? Here is number 43. This one is the first full appearance of Mary Jane. We have seen her in the movies, so here's the first full appearance of her. And this one is Rhino on Rampage. Rhino escapes from police and seeks revenge on Spider-Man. Everybody wants to kill Spider-Man. And here we have number 53. Dr. Octopus issue. Peter and Gwen goes to a science expo. They go to a science expo. And Dr. Octopus was there to stand the nullifier. Dr. Octopus got involved as well. So, this one's pretty crazy. Here we have number 54. And this one is called The Tentacles of Trap. And this is Spider-Man versus Octopus, pretty much. And Aunt Mary gets caught in the fight. And Spider-Man has to save her. Alright, here is Spider-Man 55. And this one is actually Doc Ock Wings. Spider-Man is looking for Doc Ock since Aunt Mary collapsed. Remember, she was frail, so now he's after Dr. Octopus because he has done some damage to his aunt, which is pretty sad because he's pretty close to his family. Here we have number 68, Crisis on Campus. Yes, this is Kingpin versus Spider-Man. And Kingpin destroys a wall with his cane and buries Spider-Man and Randy Robertson. So the question is, will Spider-Man make it out of that wall? I hope so. This is Spider-Man 69. This is Crush of the Kingpin. And that pretty much means that this is Spider-Man versus Kingpin again. And Kingpin returns police against Spider-Man. So this one is pretty interesting, because now the city is also against Spider-Man. Here we go. Now, Spider-Man 71. This is the Speedster and the Spiders. Spider-Man versus Quicksilver. Quicksilver thought that Spider-Man was a villain. So, they're two superheroes, and he's pretty much trying to protect Earth. And guess what? Spider-Man is a superhero too. So that's pretty cool. And here is number 73. This is the Web Closes. And in this one, Spider-Man battles Man Mountain Marco. And Silverman is looking to get an ancient artifact that eluded Wilson Fisk. So pretty much, Spider-Man kicks their butts. Of course, he's the superhero. And here we have one, Spider-Man 75. This is the first 15th century cover prize. Spidey, which is Spider-Man, is aware that Dr. Connors and his family is in danger from Magia. And Connors transforms into the Lizard. So this story is pretty interesting, important, and sad, of course, as you can see in the cover. Here we have Spider-Man 82. And this one is titled, And Then Came Electro. And Peter went to a TV show where Max Dillon, which is Electro, is working. So this is again Electro versus Spider-Man, my friends. Here we have number 97. And this one is the second of the third issue not approved by Code Authority because of anti-drug theme story. What does that mean? The title of it is In the Grip of the Goblin. Goblin returns and goes at it with Spider-Man. And Peter discovers that Harry has been using drugs. This is important because this is the second of the third edition or the third issue not approved by the code authority because of the anti-drug theme. So imagine your friend is using drugs, Spider-Man finds out, it's mentioned in the comic book, people were disappointed, so they have to rewrite the story again. Now that is important because comic books wanted to make sure that they were approved by someone and that someone is keeping them in line pretty much. And this one I said is not approved, and you can tell because there is no stamp right here from the code authority. So that is important. Alright friends, so I have a lot more comic books on Spider-Man, but I am gonna stop with 97 for now. I don't have 99, 98 or 99, but I do have more. So stay tuned, we're gonna do another episode about that one. But I wanted to show you this one. This is Marvel Tales, and this is Spider-Man fighting or battling Daredevil. So there is a couple of stories on this one. This is Torch, Thor, Wasp, and other stories. But it's pretty cool. It is Spider-Man against Daredevil, and I like Daredevil too. He's one of my favorites. So these are all pretty cool, interesting stories. Don't forget to comment. Let me know if you have some of these comic books that I am missing. I hope you do. If you do, let me know if you're interested in giving them away, getting rid of them. Alright, don't forget, connect, subscribe, like, and share. Take care.